today I will show you how to teach your child to tell time. Now the first things you want to tell your child is a few things about the clock. There are 24 hours in a day, 12 hours for the morning time, which is called AM, 12 hours for the evening time, which is called PM. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour, and in 1 minute there are 60 seconds. So those are a few things you want to tell them. Now this clock Elizabeth made, it looks very complicated with all the numbers and with these hands or arrows. Now what I like to tell my kids is time flies when you're growing. First you're little and then you're big. So what I mean by first you're little is that this hand right here, or this arrow, is the hour, and this big one, then you're big, is the minutes. So first she has to write the hour and then the minutes. Now for this clock, what we did is inside are the hours, so there's 12, and then outside are the minutes, which is 60 minutes. And for the outside, I put for 0 to 9, I put 00 or 09. That way, because in a clock you don't write just 9, you have to have 2 digits for the minutes. And so I want her to get used to writing 2 digits. So I have the 0, or we wrote 0 in front of the digit, just so she knows that for the minutes there are 2. So now we're going to apply what I teach them. First you're little and then you're big. I'm going to ask Elizabeth to help me and to tell time. I'm going to show her this time. Now Elizabeth, remember, first you're little. So what are you going to write? You're going to look inside, you're going to look at the little arrow. First you're little. So what is that little arrow pointed to? Do you see what number? Can you write that down for me? Good job. First you're little, and then for the then, she knows that she has to put like 2 dots. And this is what I like to say, that means there's 2 hands or 2 points, so you got to make sure that you put the points, because you don't want to put the minutes and the hours together, the hours and the minutes together, because that's a big number, and so you want to separate the hour from the minutes. And so then she did 5, which is right. First you're little, the hour, and then you're big, so she's going to look at the minutes. Now for the minutes, we're going to look where? On the outside. Oh, keep writing on this page. Right here, remember? And then, yep, right here, right after the dots. Oh, no, it needs to be all together, remember? And then you're big, so you need to write that number, 45. Good job. Yep, can we show that? So she wrote the correct time. It is 5:45. So first you're little, and then, so you gotta remember to put the 2 dots, and then you're big. Now let's say, Lizzie, sometimes this is a confusion that kids have, and even older people have. Let's say, Elizabeth, one more, okay? Let's do one more. Let's say it is, we're gonna do this. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, let's do this. Let's say it's this time. You see this hand right here, the first you're little? Now it's over here, it's somewhere over here, okay? It's getting close to 8.
It's going to the blue.
It's going to the blue flower, yeah, it's going to 8. Now is it 7 o'clock or is it 8 o'clock now? Nope, it's still 7, because until it has touched 8, it is still 7. So we're saying that, see, because it's getting closer to become 8, and so the minutes, see, and then you're big, and so you're looking at 50. So the minutes are 50, and so you want to make sure that you're still, if it hasn't touched 8 or past 8, it is still 7. So if it's 7 or close to 8 but has not touched 8, it is 7. So that's 7 and how many minutes? 50. That's 7:50. So that's one way to do it. And then you want to make sure that they know how to count by 5s. Huh? That one's, it's actually not 8. See?
You have to want it close enough.
You want it close? You want it closer?
You gotta be there.
You gotta be there. And so what I like to do for them is I like them to count by 5s, and we're working on that with Lizzie, and I like to, when I cook or all kinds of things we're doing just randomly, I don't have anything to say, I will just start randomly saying 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and just keep repeating that. And she doesn't like it too much, huh? But she, you know, the more I say those count by fives, the more likely she will learn to count by fives. Clocks are really important. Let's say Elizabeth has a friend and they're going to go play at the park at 2 p.m. in the evening time, after lunch, 2 hours after lunch, and there's no clock. How is she going to know what time it is? How are you going to meet your friend? What if your friend comes earlier? And what if your friend comes later and misses you? So clocks are really important to have around. It's good to know what time it is, so you're on time to places you need to go, and for the things that you need to do and the people you need to see, so you make it on time. Thank you for watching.